Something magnificent is happening in your life right now, at this very moment. You may not see it yet, you may not feel it yet, but there is a shift taking place in the invisible world that is about to become visible in your physical reality. The universe is conspiring on your behalf. God is preparing something so beautiful, so perfect, so beyond what your mind can comprehend, that when it arrives, you will fall to your knees in gratitude. You see, there's a power in this universe that wants you to succeed. There's an intelligence that wants you to thrive. There's a loving presence that wants to shower you with blessings beyond measure. But here's what most people don't understand. You have to align yourself with this power. You have to become a vibrational match to the miracles that are waiting for you. Right now, in this moment, you are standing at the edge of a breakthrough. Everything that has happened in your life up until this point has been preparing you for what's coming. Next. Every struggle, every setback, every disappointment, every tear you've cried, every night you couldn't sleep, every moment you felt alone, all of it was shaping you, molding you, preparing you for the greatness that is about to unfold. But you have to understand something crucial. The way you've been thinking, the way you've been living, the way you've been approaching your life, that has to change. You cannot continue doing the same things and expect different results. You cannot continue thinking the same thoughts and expect a different life. You cannot continue being the same person and expect transformation. God is about to surprise you, but you have to be ready to receive the surprise. You have to open your hands, open your heart, open your mind to possibilities that you've never considered before. You have to be willing to let go of the old story you've been telling yourself about who you are and what you're capable of. For years, you've been carrying around beliefs that don't serve you. You've been holding on to ideas about yourself that were given to you by other people. Your parents, your teachers, your friends, society, they all told you who you were supposed to be. They told you what was possible for you. They told you what you could achieve and what was out of your reach. And you believed them. You took those beliefs and you made them your own. You built a life around those limitations. But those beliefs are not the truth. They are just thoughts. And thoughts can be changed. Every single thought you think is creating your reality. Every single thought is sending out a vibration into the universe, and the universe is responding to that vibration. If you're thinking thoughts of lack, you'll experience lack. If you're thinking thoughts of limitation, you'll experience limitation. If you're thinking thoughts of fear, you'll experience fear. But here's the beautiful truth. If you think thoughts of abundance, you'll experience abundance. If you think thoughts of possibility, you'll experience possibility. If you think thoughts of love, you'll experience love. It's that simple. It's a law of the universe. It's how everything works. God is not separate from you. God is not some old man sitting on a throne in the sky judging you. God is the very essence of who you are. God is the life force that flows through you. God is the intelligence that beats your heart without you having to think about it. God is the power that grows your hair, digests your food, heals your wounds. God is the creative force that exists within you right now. And this God force within you wants to express itself. It wants to create through you. It wants to manifest miracles through you. It wants to use you as an instrument of divine expression. But you have to get out of the way. You have to stop blocking the flow with your limited thinking. You have to stop interfering with the natural unfolding of your destiny with your doubts and your fears and your worries. Your life is about to change forever, but you have to make a decision. You have to decide right now, in this moment, that you are going to trust. You are going to trust that there is a power greater than yourself that is working on your behalf. You are going to trust that everything is happening for your highest good. You are going to trust that even when things don't make sense, even when things look like they're falling apart, they are actually falling into place. Think about your life right now. Think about all the things you're worried about. Think about all the problems you're facing. Think about all the challenges that seem insurmountable. Now, I want you to understand something. Those problems, those challenges, those obstacles, they are not there to defeat you. They are there to develop you. They are there to make you stronger. They are there to prepare you for the next level of your life. You cannot have a testimony without a test. You cannot have a victory without a battle. You cannot have a breakthrough without something to break through. So instead of cursing your challenges, start blessing them. Instead of resenting your struggles, start appreciating them. They are the very things that are going to catapult you into your destiny. God is about to surprise you with opportunities you never expected. God is about to open doors that you thought were permanently closed. God is about to bring people into your life who will change everything. God is about to shift circumstances in your favor. God is about to turn your mess into your message. God is about to turn your pain into your purpose. God is about to turn your test into your testimony. But you have to do your part. You have to align yourself with this divine flow. You have to become the person who is ready to receive these blessings. You can't stay the same and expect your life to change. You have to change first. You have to become the change you want to see in your life. This means you have to change your thoughts. You have to become vigilant about what you allow into your mind. You have to stop entertaining thoughts that don't serve your highest good. When a thought of fear comes in, replace it with a thought of faith. When a thought of doubt comes in, replace it with a thought of trust. When a thought of lack comes in, replace it with a thought of abundance. You have to understand that you are not a victim of your circumstances. You are a creator of your circumstances. Everything in your life is there because on some level, you invited it. On some level, you matched the vibration of it. On some level, you believed it was possible for you. So if you don't like what you're experiencing, change your vibration, change your thoughts, change your beliefs. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, but you don't understand my situation. You don't know what I've been through. You don't know how hard things are for me. And you're right. I don't know your specific situation. But I know this. There are people who have been through worse than you who have created beautiful lives. There are people who started with less than you, who have achieved more than you can currently comprehend. There are people who faced obstacles bigger than yours, who overcame them and went on to do extraordinary things. What made the difference for them? They made a decision. They decided that their circumstances were not going to define them. They decided that their past was not going to determine their future. They decided that no matter what happened to them, no matter what they went through, no matter how many times they failed, they were going to keep going. They were going to keep believing. They were going to keep trusting that something better was possible. And that's the decision you need to make right now. You need to decide that your life is going to change. Not hope that it will change, not wish that it would change. Decide that it will change. Make a commitment to yourself that you are going to do whatever it takes to create the life you desire. God is about to surprise you, but surprises come to those who are expecting them. Surprises come to those who are living in a state of anticipation. Surprises come to those who believe that good things are always happening for them. So, start living with expectancy. Start looking for the good. Start believing that miracles are your natural state of being. You know what's been holding you back? It's not lack of resources. It's not lack of opportunity. It's not lack of talent or ability. What's been holding you back is lack of belief. You haven't fully believed that you deserve the life you desire. You haven't fully believed that you are worthy of all the good that life has to offer. You haven't fully believed that you are a divine being capable of creating miracles. But you are. You are a child of the Most High. You are made in the image and likeness of the Creator. You have the same creative power that created the universe flowing through you right now. You have the ability to transform your life completely. You have the power to manifest anything you desire. You have the capacity to become anything you choose to become. The only thing stopping you is you. The only thing standing between you and the life of your dreams is the story you keep telling yourself about why you can't have it. It's the excuses you keep making. It's the reasons you keep giving for why things are the way they are. It's the blame you keep placing on other people or circumstances or your past. But here's what I want you to understand. The moment you take full responsibility for your life, everything changes. The moment you stop blaming and start claiming, everything shifts. The moment you realize that you have the power to create your reality, you become unstoppable. Your life is about to change forever because you are about to change forever. You are about to step into a new level of consciousness. You are about to see yourself and your life from a completely different perspective. You are about to realize that you are not separate from God. You are an expression of God. You are not separate from the universe. You are the universe experiencing itself. This means that everything you need is already within you. You don't have to go looking for it outside of yourself. You don't have to wait for someone else to give it to you. You don't have to prove yourself worthy of it. It's already yours. It's your birthright. It's your natural inheritance as a spiritual being having a human experience. but you have to claim it. You have to step into it. You have to own it. You have to start living as if it's already true. You have to start thinking as if you already have what you desire. You have to start feeling as if your dreams have already come true. You have to start acting as if you are already the person you want to become. This is not being fake. This is not pretending. This is aligning yourself with the truth of who you really are. The truth is that you are already whole, already complete, already perfect. You are just remembering who you are. You are just removing the layers of false beliefs that have been covering up your true nature. God is about to surprise you with the realization that you never needed to be fixed. You were never broken. You were just asleep. You were just believing in a dream of limitation. You were just convinced that you were small and powerless and insignificant. But you are none of those things. You are vast and powerful and significant. You are a miracle walking on this earth. And the greatest surprise of all is that you get to choose your reality. You get to decide how your story unfolds. You get to write the script of your life. Nobody else has that power over you unless you give it to them. Nobody else can tell you what your life should look like unless you allow them to. Nobody else can limit your potential unless you agree with their limitations. So stop agreeing with anything that doesn't match the life you want to create. Stop accepting anything less than what you truly desire. Stop settling for a life that doesn't light you up, that doesn't excite you, that doesn't make you feel alive. You deserve more. You are worthy of more. You are capable of more. Your life is about to change forever, and the change begins with a simple shift in your thinking. It begins with the decision to see yourself differently. It begins with the choice to believe in possibilities that you've been dismissing. It begins with the willingness to let go of the old you and step into the new you. Who is this new you? This new you is confident. This new you is bold. This new you is fearless. This new you trusts the process of life. This new you knows that everything is always working out for their highest good. This new you doesn't worry about how things are going to happen. This new you just focuses on what they want and trusts that the universe will handle the details. This new you doesn't need validation from others. This new you doesn't need approval from the world. This new you doesn't need permission to be great. This new you just is great. This new you knows their worth. This new you knows their value. This new you knows their power. And here's what happens when you step into this new version of yourself. Your external reality begins to match your internal reality. The world around you begins to reflect the world within you. Opportunities start appearing out of nowhere. People start showing up who can help you. Resources start flowing to you. Doors start opening that you didn't even know existed. This is not magic. This is not luck. This is universal law. This is how energy works. When you change your vibration, you change what you attract. When you change your thoughts, you change your reality. When you change your beliefs, you change your life. God is about to surprise you because you are about to become a different person. You are about to operate from a different level of consciousness. You are about to see with new eyes and hear with new ears and feel with a new heart. You are about to experience life in a way you never have before. And this experience is going to be so beautiful, so fulfilling, so joyful that you're going to wonder why you waited so long to make this shift. You're going to look back on your life and you're going to see that everything, absolutely everything, was perfectly orchestrated to bring you to this moment. You're going to see that there were no mistakes. You're going to see that there were no accidents. You're going to see that everything was exactly as it needed to be. But you're not going to wait until later to appreciate your life. You're going to start appreciating it right now. You're going to start being grateful for everything you have right now. You're going to start celebrating your life right now. Because gratitude is the key that unlocks the door to more blessings. Appreciation is the magnet that attracts more things to appreciate. When you focus on what you have, you get more of what you have. When you focus on what you lack, you get more of what you lack. So start focusing on the good in your life. Start noticing all the blessings that are already present. Start acknowledging all the ways that God has already been taking care of you. You have air to breathe. You have a heart that beats. You have eyes that see. You have ears that hear. You have the ability to think and feel and create. You have so much to be grateful for. And when you start from a place of gratitude, everything shifts. Your energy shifts. Your vibration shifts. Your reality shifts God is about to surprise you with an avalanche of blessings. God is about to pour out favor upon your life in ways you never expected. God is about to show you what it means to be truly loved, truly supported, truly cared for by the universe. But you have to be ready. You have to be open. You have to be receptive. This means you have to let go of control. You have to stop trying to force things to happen. You have to stop trying to manipulate outcomes. You have to stop trying to figure everything out with your logical mind. Your logical mind is limited. Your logical mind only knows what it's already experienced. Your logical mind cannot comprehend the miracles that are about to unfold in your life. So you have to learn to trust your intuition. You have to learn to follow your inner guidance. You have to learn to listen to that still small voice within you that knows the way. That voice is God speaking to you. That voice is your higher self guiding you. That voice is the wisdom of the universe flowing through you. When you follow that voice, you can't go wrong. When you trust that guidance, you will always be led to your highest good. When you surrender to that flow, life becomes effortless. Things start happening for you instead of to you. Synchronicities become the norm. Miracles become your everyday experience. Your life is about to change forever because you are about to stop living from your ego and start living from your spirit. Your ego is the part of you that's afraid, that doubts, that worries, that believes in separation. Your spirit is the part of you that knows you are one with all that is, that trusts completely, that lives in peace, that believes in infinite possibilities. When you live from your spirit, you access a power that the ego cannot comprehend. When you live from your spirit, you tap into a source of creativity and inspiration that never runs dry. When you live from your spirit, you become a channel for divine expression. You become a vessel for miracles. You become a conduit for love and light and healing in this world. And that's what God is calling you to do. God is calling you to step up. God is calling you to rise up. God is calling you to show up as the magnificent being that you truly are. God is calling you to stop hiding, stop playing small, stop dimming your light to make others comfortable. The world needs you to shine. The world needs your gifts. The world needs your unique expression. There is something that only you can do. There is something that only you can contribute. There is a way that only you can touch hearts and change lives. And if you don't step into that, if you don't claim that, if you don't live that, the world will be missing something precious. God is about to surprise you by showing you the magnitude of your impact. God is about to show you how many lives you've touched without even knowing it. God is about to show you how much you matter. God is about to show you that you are not insignificant. You are not unimportant. You are not just one person among billions. You are a unique expression of the divine. You are irreplaceable. You are invaluable. You are loved beyond measure. And when you truly grasp this, when you truly understand this, when you truly feel this in every cell of your being, your life will never be the same. You will walk differently. You will talk differently. You will carry yourself differently. You will make decisions differently. You will relate to others differently. You will experience life differently because you will know who you are. You will know whose you are. You will know that you are a beloved child of the universe, here for a purpose, here for a reason, here to make a difference. And that difference starts with you. It starts with how you treat yourself. It starts with how you talk to yourself. It starts with how you think about yourself. You cannot give to others what you don't have yourself. You cannot love others if you don't love yourself. You cannot help others if you're not helping yourself first. So make yourself a priority. Take care of yourself. Nourish yourself. Honor yourself. Respect yourself. Treat yourself the way you would treat someone you love deeply. Speak to yourself the way you would speak to your best friend. Think about yourself the way you would think about someone you admire. This is not selfish, this is self-love. And self-love is the foundation of everything. When you love yourself, you raise your vibration. When you honor yourself, you tell the universe that you are worthy. When you take care of yourself, you model for others how they should treat you. God is about to surprise you with relationships that honor you, support you, celebrate you. God is about to remove people from your life who drain you, diminish you, discourage you. God is about to surround you with a tribe of like-minded souls who believe in you, who see your potential, who encourage your growth. But first, you have to become that person for yourself. You have to believe in yourself. You have to see your own potential. You have to encourage your own growth. You cannot wait for others to validate you. You cannot wait for others to tell you that you're worthy. You cannot wait for others to give you permission to be great. You have to validate yourself. You have to affirm your own worth. You have to give yourself permission to be everything you were created to be. And when you do this, when you step into your power, when you own your magnificence, the right people will show up. The right opportunities will appear. The right circumstances will align. Your life is about to change forever because you are about to remember who you really are. You are not your past. You are not your mistakes. You are not your failures. You are not your fears. You are not your doubts. You are not your limitations. Those are just experiences you've had. They are not who you are. Who you are is pure potential. Who you are is infinite possibility. Who you are is unlimited creativity. Who you are is boundless love. Who you are is divine expression. Who you are is a miracle. And miracles don't struggle. Miracles don't worry. Miracles don't doubt. Miracles just happen naturally when you align yourself with your true nature. So align yourself. Line up with the truth of who you are. Stop fighting against the current of life. Stop resisting what is. Stop pushing and forcing and trying so hard. Instead, flow, allow, receive, trust, surrender, let go. Let go of the need to control everything. Let go of the need to know how things are going to work out. Let go of the need to have all the answers. Let go of the need to be right. Let go of the need to prove yourself. Let go of the need to be perfect. Just be. Just be yourself. Just be present. Just be open. Just be willing. Just be available for the miracles that are trying to find you, because they are trying to find you. They are knocking on your door. They are waiting for you to answer. They are ready to flood into your life, but you have to open the door. You have to say yes. You have to be willing to receive. So many people pray for blessings, but then when the blessings come, they don't recognize them. They're looking for blessings to show up in a certain way, in a certain form, at a certain time, but blessings often come disguised as something else. Sometimes a blessing looks like a closed door. Sometimes a blessing looks like a loss. Sometimes a blessing looks like a setback. Sometimes a blessing looks like a challenge, but it's still a blessing because it's redirecting you, protecting you, preparing you for something better. God is about to surprise you by showing you that what you thought was a curse was actually a blessing. What you thought was the worst thing that ever happened to you was actually the best thing that ever happened to you. What you thought was ruining your life was actually saving your life. You just couldn't see it at the time. You couldn't understand it at the time. But now you're going to see it. Now you're going to understand it. Now you're going to look back and you're going to say, thank God that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Thank God that door closed. Thank God that person left. Thank God that job ended. Because if it hadn't, I wouldn't be where I am now. And where you are now is exactly where you need to be. You are not behind. You are not late. You are not missing out. You are right on time. Everything is unfolding in divine timing. Everything is happening in perfect order. Everything is working together for your good. So stop comparing yourself to others. Stop measuring your progress against someone else's timeline. Stop thinking you should be further along than you are. You are exactly where you need to be right now. And where you're going is going to blow your mind. God is about to surprise you with opportunities that exceed your expectations. God is about to open doors that are bigger than you imagined. God is about to bless you in ways that are better than you prayed for. God is about to give you the desires of your heart and then some. But you have to maintain your faith. You have to keep believing even when you don't see evidence yet. You have to keep trusting even when things look impossible. You have to keep hoping even when everyone around you has given up hope. Because your faith is what creates your reality. Your belief is what manifests your desires. Your trust is what allows the miracles to unfold. And they are unfolding right now. Even if you can't see them yet, they are happening. Behind the scenes, in the invisible realm, things are being arranged on your behalf. Pieces are being moved into place. People are being positioned. Circumstances are being orchestrated. Everything is being set up for your breakthrough. You are standing on the edge of a miracle. You are about to witness the supernatural working in your life. You are about to experience things that defy logic, that defy explanation, that defy understanding. You are about to see the hand of God moving in your situation. But you have to stay in faith. You have to keep your vibration high. You have to guard your thoughts. You have to protect your energy. You have to be careful what you allow into your consciousness. Don't watch the news all day. Don't listen to negative people all day. Don't rehearse your problems all day. Instead, focus on solutions. Focus on possibilities. Focus on what's going right in your life. Focus on what you're grateful for. Focus on the good that you want to create. What you focus on expands. What you give attention to grows. So give your attention to what you want more of. Your life is about to change forever, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be more than you hoped for. It's going to be better than you dreamed. It's going to be beyond anything you could have planned or orchestrated on your own. Because when God surprises you, it's always exceedingly abundantly above all that you can ask or think. So get ready. Prepare yourself. Open your heart. Expand your mind. Raise your expectations, because something amazing is about to happen. Your breakthrough is coming. Your miracle is on the way. Your blessing is about to manifest. Your life is about to change forever. And when it does, remember this moment. Remember when you were struggling, when you were doubting, when you were wondering if things would ever get better. Remember so that you can encourage others. Remember so that you can testify to the goodness of God. Remember so that you can help others believe that miracles are possible for them too, because that's part of your purpose. That's part of your calling. You're not just being blessed so you can have a better life. You're being blessed so you can be a blessing. You're being healed so you can help heal others. You're being lifted so you can lift others. You're being transformed so you can show others that transformation is possible. God is about to surprise you, and the surprise is that your life was never really about you. It was always about what you could give, what you could share, what you could contribute. It was always about being a vessel, a channel, an instrument of divine love in this world. It was always about making a difference, leaving a legacy, touching lives. And that's what's about to happen. You're about to step into your purpose. You're about to walk in your calling. You're about to live the life you were meant to live. Not the life others expected you to live, not the life society told you to live, but the life that your soul has been yearning for all along. This is your time. This is your season. This is your moment. Don't let it pass you by. Don't let fear hold you back. Don't let doubt keep you stuck. Step out. Step up. Step into everything that's waiting for you. Because it's all there. It's all available. It's all possible. God is about to surprise you, and your life is about to change forever. Believe it. Receive it. Live it. This is your reality now. This is your truth now. This is your life now. Changed, transformed, renewed, forever. Everything works out for me. Say it right now. Everything works out for me. Feel those words in your body. Feel them in your heart. Everything works out for me. This isn't just something you say. This isn't just positive thinking or wishful hoping. This is a statement of truth about who you are and how this universe operates. Everything works out for me. And when you begin your day with this powerful affirmation, when you let gratitude flow through every cell of your being, you align yourself with a force that has been waiting your entire life to support you. You see, most people wake up and immediately start thinking about what's wrong. They think about their problems, they think about their bills, they think about what didn't work yesterday and what might not work today. And when you do that, when you start your morning in that state of lack and worry, you're setting the tone for your entire day. You're telling the universe, this is what I expect, this is what I believe, this is who I am. And the universe, in its infinite wisdom, simply responds, your wish is my command. But what if you change that? What if the first thought you had when you opened your eyes was gratitude? What if you said, thank you for this breath, thank you for this moment, thank you for the opportunity to experience another day on this beautiful planet? What if you started with, everything works out for me, instead of, I wonder what's going to go wrong today? The shift would be immediate. The shift would be profound. Because gratitude isn't just a nice feeling. Gratitude is a magnet. Gratitude is a vibrational frequency that attracts more of what you're grateful for. When you're grateful for what you have, you're telling the universe, yes, more of this, please. I'm ready to receive. I'm open to abundance. And here's what I know to be true. Here's what I've seen in my own life and in the lives of thousands of people I've worked with over the years. When you truly believe that everything works out for you, it does. When you wake up with gratitude in your heart, when you affirm that life is working in your favor, you begin to notice things you never noticed before. You begin to see opportunities that were always there but invisible to your worried mind. You begin to attract people and circumstances that support your highest good. This isn't magic. This is how consciousness works. This is how the law of attraction operates. You get what you expect. You experience what you believe. Your thoughts create your reality. And I don't mean that in some abstract, theoretical way. I mean it literally. The thoughts you think, the beliefs you hold, the expectations you carry, these are the building blocks of your experience. So when you wake up and say, everything works out for me, you're not lying to yourself. You're not denying reality. You're actually stating a higher truth. You're recognizing that there's an intelligence in this universe, a power greater than your small self that wants you to succeed, that wants you to thrive, that wants you to live in joy and abundance and peace. But you have to cooperate with it. You have to align with it. You can't align with abundance while thinking thoughts of lack. You can't align with success while expecting failure. You can't align with love while holding on to resentment. The frequency you broadcast is the frequency you receive. It's really that simple. Now, I'm not saying that challenges won't come. I'm not saying that life will be perfect every single day. What I'm saying is that when you adopt this attitude of gratitude, when you truly believe that everything works out for you, you begin to see those challenges differently. You begin to see them as opportunities. You begin to see them as the universe's way of redirecting you towards something better. Think about your own life for a moment. Think about a time when something you wanted didn't work out. Maybe you didn't get the job. Maybe the relationship ended. Maybe the business failed. At the time, it felt like disaster. At the time, you might have thought, why is this happening to me? But then, months or years later, you look back and realize that if that thing had worked out, you wouldn't have found something even better. You wouldn't have met the person you're with now. You wouldn't have started the business you love. You wouldn't have moved to the city where you finally feel at home. Everything worked out for you. It just didn't look the way you thought it should at the time. And this is the key. This is what shifts everything. When you trust that everything works out for you, you stop resisting what is. You stop fighting against the flow of life. You stop trying to control every outcome, and instead you surrender to a wisdom greater than your own. Surrender doesn't mean giving up. Surrender means giving over. It means saying, I have preferences, I have desires, I have goals, but I trust that if something doesn't work out the way I planned, there's a reason. There's something better coming. There's a lesson I need to learn or a direction I need to go that I can't see from where I'm standing right now. This is spiritual maturity. This is wisdom. This is what it means to live in harmony with the way things actually work instead of how we think they should work. And gratitude is the doorway to this understanding. When you're grateful, you can't be resentful. When you're grateful, you can't be bitter. When you're grateful, you can't be stuck in the past or anxious about the future. Gratitude brings you into the present moment, and the present moment is where all your power is. Right now, in this moment, you're okay. Right now, you're breathing. Right now, you're alive. Right now, you have everything you need to take the next step. And when you live in the now with gratitude, when you affirm that everything works out for you, you tap into a source of strength and creativity and intuition that your worried mind can never access. Your worried mind is always playing defense. It's always trying to protect you from imagined disasters. It's always preparing for the worst. And when you live from that place, you're exhausted, you're anxious, you're stressed, because you're trying to control a reality that's ultimately uncontrollable. But when you live from gratitude, when you trust that everything works out for you, you're playing offense. You're moving forward with confidence. You're taking inspired action. You're saying yes to opportunities. You're willing to take risks because you know that even if things don't go exactly as planned, you'll be okay. In fact, you'll be better than okay. You'll be exactly where you need to be. This is the life that's available to you. This is the experience that's waiting for you. But you have to claim it. You have to choose it. You have to start your day with these powerful gratitude affirmations and mean them. Really mean them. So let me give you some affirmations to work with. Let me give you some statements that, when repeated with feeling and conviction, will begin to rewire your brain and shift your entire experience of life. Everything works out for me. I am grateful for all that I have and all that is coming. I trust the process of life. I am safe. I am supported. I am loved. The universe is working in my favor. I attract abundance easily and effortlessly. I am open to receiving all the good that life has to offer. I release all worry and doubt. I know that I am being guided. I know that I am being protected. I know that I am being provided for. These aren't just words. These are declarations of truth. These are statements of your intention. These are affirmations of your alignment with the source of all good. And when you start your day with these affirmations, something magical happens. You begin to notice evidence that supports them. You begin to see that, yes, things are working out for you. Yes, you are being supported. Yes, the universe is conspiring in your favor. Because here's the thing. The evidence was always there. The blessings were always present. The miracles were always happening. But when your mind was tuned to worry and lack and fear, you couldn't see them. You were focused on what was wrong, so that's all you could perceive. But when you shift your focus to gratitude, when you affirm that everything works out for you, your perception changes. You start seeing the good. You start noticing the synchronicities. You start recognizing the ways in which life is constantly supporting you, guiding you, loving you. And as you notice these things, your faith grows stronger, your trust becomes deeper, your gratitude becomes more natural and authentic. And this creates a beautiful upward spiral. The more grateful you are, the more you have to be grateful for. The more you believe everything works out for you, the more evidence you see that it does. This is how you transform your life. This is how you go from struggling to flowing. This is how you move from resistance to acceptance. This is how you shift from victim to creator, because that's what you are. You're not a victim of circumstances. You're not at the mercy of external events. You're a creator. You're a powerful being with the ability to choose your thoughts, direct your focus, and shape your experience. And it all starts with how you begin your day. It all starts with those first thoughts, those first feelings, those first affirmations. When you wake up tomorrow morning, before you check your phone, before you start thinking about your to-do list, before you start worrying about everything you have to do, take a moment, take a breath, place your hand on your heart, and say, thank you. Thank you for this day. Thank you for this life. Thank you for this body that allows me to experience this world. Thank you for this breath. Thank you for this moment. Feel the gratitude in your body. Don't just say the words. Feel them. Let them sink in. Let them fill you up. Let them overflow from your heart into every area of your life. And then say, everything works out for me. Everything always works out for me. I trust that whatever happens today is happening for my highest good. I trust that I'm being guided. I trust that I'm being supported. I trust that I'm being loved. Say it with conviction. Say it with certainty. Say it like you mean it, because you do mean it, because it's true. And then as you go through your day, come back to this affirmation. When something doesn't go as planned, say it. When you face a challenge, say it. When you start to worry, say it. Everything works out for me. This doesn't mean you become passive. This doesn't mean you stop taking action. What it means is that you take action from a place of trust instead of fear. You make decisions from a place of abundance instead of lack. You move forward with confidence instead of doubt. And here's what will happen. Here's what I've seen happen time and time again. When you live this way, when you start your day with gratitude and affirm that everything works out for you, your life begins to change. Not because the external circumstances necessarily change right away, but because you change. Your perception changes. Your energy changes. Your vibration changes. And when your vibration changes, you begin to attract different experiences. You begin to notice different opportunities. You begin to connect with different people. You begin to make different choices. And these different choices lead to different outcomes, better outcomes, outcomes that align with your highest good and your deepest desires. You see, the universe isn't punishing you. Life isn't against you. You're not unlucky. You're not cursed. You're simply experiencing the reflection of your own consciousness. You're receiving the echo of your own thoughts and beliefs. And the beautiful thing is you can change that echo. You can change that reflection. You can change your experience by changing your consciousness, by changing your thoughts, by changing your beliefs, by changing what you affirm and declare and expect. This is your power. This is your birthright. This is what you were born to understand and embody and live. So many people go through life feeling like victims. They feel like things just happen to them. They feel powerless. They feel stuck. They feel like no matter what they do, nothing changes. And I understand that feeling. I've been there. I've felt that way. But I've also learned that it's not true. It's a perspective. It's a belief. And it's a belief that can be changed. When you realize that you're not a victim, when you realize that you're actually a powerful creator, when you realize that your thoughts and beliefs and expectations are literally creating your reality, everything shifts. You go from feeling helpless to feeling empowered. You go from feeling stuck to feeling free. You go from feeling scared to feeling excited about what's possible. And gratitude is the bridge. Gratitude is what carries you from the old way of being to the new way of being. Gratitude is what shifts you from lack consciousness to abundance consciousness. Gratitude is what opens the door to a life of ease and flow and joy. When you're grateful for what you have right now in this moment, you're telling the universe, I have enough. I am enough. This is enough. And paradoxically, when you truly feel that what you have is enough, more comes. When you truly feel that you are enough, you attract more abundance, more opportunities, more love, more success. But when you're constantly focused on what you don't have, when you're constantly comparing yourself to others, when you're constantly feeling like you're behind or not good enough or missing out, you're in lack consciousness. And lack consciousness only attracts more lack. This is why gratitude is so powerful. This is why starting your day with gratitude affirmations is so transformative. It immediately shifts you out of lack and into abundance. It immediately shifts you out of fear and into love. It immediately shifts you out of resistance and into acceptance. And from that place of acceptance, from that place of gratitude, from that place of knowing that everything works out for you, miracles happen. Not because you're forcing them or manipulating reality or trying to make things happen, but because you're in alignment, you're in harmony, you're in flow. And when you're in flow, life becomes easy. Opportunities show up, doors open, people appear to help you, resources become available, ideas come to you, inspiration strikes, you feel guided, you feel supported, you feel loved. This is what's possible for you. This is what's available to you right now, not someday, not when you achieve a certain goal or make a certain amount of money or lose a certain amount of weight. Right now, in this moment, as you are, because you're already enough, you're already worthy. You're already deserving of all the good that life has to offer. You always have been, you always will be. Nothing you do or don't do can change that fundamental truth about who you are. You are a divine being having a human experience. You are an expression of infinite intelligence. You are a child of the universe. You are loved beyond measure. You are supported in ways you can't even see. You are guided by a wisdom far greater than your conscious mind. And when you remember this, when you wake up each morning and connect with this truth, when you start your day with gratitude and affirmation and trust, your entire life transforms. Not overnight, not all at once, but gradually, consistently, continuously, day by day, as you practice these affirmations, as you cultivate gratitude, as you affirm that everything works out for you, you'll notice shifts, small shifts at first, a little less anxiety, a little more peace, a little more confidence, a little more joy. And then those small shifts compound, they build on each other, they create momentum, and before you know it, you're living a completely different life. Not because your circumstances have necessarily changed dramatically, but because you have changed. Your consciousness has changed. Your energy has changed. Your vibration has changed. And from that new vibration, from that new consciousness, new circumstances arise. Better circumstances. Circumstances that match your new way of being. Circumstances that reflect your gratitude and trust and faith. This is how it works. This is the process. This is the path. And it all begins with those first moments of your day. It all begins with how you choose to start. It all begins with what you decide to focus on. It all begins with the thoughts you think and the affirmations you speak and the gratitude you feel. So tomorrow morning when you wake up, remember this. Remember that you have a choice. Remember that you're not a victim of your circumstances. Remember that you're a powerful creator with the ability to shape your experience. Choose gratitude. Choose trust. Choose to believe that everything works out for you, because it does. It always has. It always will. You just have to open your eyes to see it. You just have to open your heart to receive it. You just have to open your mind to believe it. And when you do, when you truly embrace this way of living, when you start each day with these powerful gratitude affirmations, your life becomes a testament to the power of consciousness. Your life becomes proof that thoughts create reality. Your life becomes evidence that the universe is friendly and supportive and loving. You become a living example of what's possible when someone chooses to see the good, expect the best, and trust that everything is always working out for their highest good. This is your calling. This is your purpose. This is what you're here to learn and embody and share with others. So take this message to heart. Take these affirmations seriously. Take this practice of morning gratitude and make it your daily ritual. Make it your non-negotiable. Make it the foundation upon which you build your day and your life. Because when you do, when you commit to starting every day with gratitude, when you commit to affirming that everything works out for you, when you commit to trusting the process of life, you'll experience a transformation so profound that you'll wonder how you ever lived any other way. You'll look back at your old way of being, your old way of thinking, your old way of approaching life, and you'll barely recognize that person because you'll have grown so much. You'll have evolved so much. You'll have expanded so much. And that growth, that evolution, that expansion, it's what you're here for. It's what life is inviting you to experience. It's what the universe is calling you toward. So answer that call. Step into your power. Claim your birthright. Start your day with gratitude. Affirm that everything works out for you. And watch as your entire world transforms to match your new consciousness. This is the promise. This is the possibility. This is the path. And it starts right now. It starts with this moment. It starts with your decision to see things differently, to think differently, to believe differently, to live differently. You don't have to wait for circumstances to change. You don't have to wait for permission. You don't have to wait until you feel ready. You just have to start. You just have to choose. You just have to take that first step. And that first step is gratitude. That first step is affirmation. That first step is trust. Everything works out for me. Say it now. Say it again. Say it until you believe it. Say it until you feel it. Say it until it becomes your reality, because it is your reality. It's always been your reality. You just forgot for a while. You just got caught up in worry and fear and doubt. But now you're remembering. Now you're awakening. Now you're coming home to the truth of who you are and how this universe works, and that truth is simple. That truth is profound. That truth is life-changing. Everything works out for you, not sometimes, not occasionally, not just when you're lucky, always, consistently, continuously, because you're not separate from the universe. You're not separate from the source. You're not separate from the infinite intelligence that creates galaxies and orchestrates the seasons and knows exactly how many cells are in your body and exactly what you need in every moment. You're one with all of that. You're an expression of all of that. You're a manifestation of all of that. And when you remember that, when you connect with that, when you live from that knowing, everything changes. Fear dissolves, worry evaporates, doubt disappears. And in their place, you find peace. You find joy. You find confidence, you find certainty, you find knowing, you know that you're okay, you know that you're supported, you know that you're loved, you know that everything is working out for you. This knowing isn't based on external evidence. This knowing comes from within. This knowing is the quiet voice of your soul, reminding you of who you really are and why you're really here. And when you listen to that voice, when you trust that knowing, when you follow that guidance, life becomes an adventure instead of a struggle. Life becomes a gift instead of a burden. Life becomes a joy instead of a challenge. Not because challenges don't come, they do, but because you approach them differently. You see them differently. You experience them differently. You see them as opportunities for growth. You see them as invitations to trust deeper. You see them as evidence that something even better is coming. And with that perspective, with that attitude, with that level of trust, you become unstoppable. You become unshakable. You become free. free from the need to control everything, free from the fear of things going wrong, free from the worry that you're not enough or you don't have enough or you won't get enough. You're free because you know that everything works out for you. You know that you're being taken care of. You know that the universe has your back. And from that freedom, you create your best work. You live your best life. You become your best self. This is what awaits you. This is what's calling you. This is what's possible for you. All you have to do is start your day with gratitude. All you have to do is affirm that everything works out for you. All you have to do is trust the process. Can you do that? Will you do that? Will you commit to this practice starting tomorrow morning? I hope you will. I believe you will. Because I believe in you. I believe in your potential. I believe in your power. I believe in your ability to transform your life by transforming your consciousness. You can do this. You were born to do this. This is why you're here. So start tomorrow morning. Start with gratitude. Start with affirmation. Start with trust. Say thank you for this day. Say thank you for this life. Say thank you for this opportunity to grow and learn and evolve. And then say, everything works out for me. Everything always works out for me. I trust the process. I trust the universe. I trust myself. Say it with feeling. Say it with conviction. Say it with certainty. And then go about your day knowing that it's true, knowing that you're supported, knowing that you're guided, knowing that you're loved, and watch what happens. Watch how your life begins to shift. Watch how opportunities appear. Watch how solutions present themselves. Watch how doors open that you didn't even know existed. This is the power of gratitude. This is the power of affirmation. This is the power of trust. And this power is yours. It's always been yours. You just have to claim it. You just have to use it. You just have to live from it. So start tomorrow. Start with these powerful gratitude affirmations. Start by declaring that everything works out for you, and then watch as that declaration becomes your lived reality. Watch as that affirmation becomes your experience. Watch as that trust becomes your truth. This is your invitation. This is your opportunity. This is your moment. Take it. Claim it. Live it. Everything works out for you. It always has. It always will. Now go and live like you know it.